Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be listening from. This is your host, Jeffery, coming to you on behalf of Common Sense Entertainment. Welcome to The Spark. If you are new to the show, you press the follow button or the subscribe button, wherever you may be listening to this broadcast from. Welcome to season number 2, Bold Being the Real You. And I just got to picking up my homie from the back from getting his bath. So you see my little man in the back, you know, trying to disregard him. And but anyway, so I wanted to do a broadcast because I'm always telling people that you should be the captain of your ship. Captain Kirk does not have a role on your ship, all right? You are the captain, and I'm always telling people that you need to be the captain of your ship. So I want to go into a little bit more detail about your ship and how it operates, and a few questions that you can ask yourself so that you can, you know, basically get a feel of the manual, so to speak, okay? So first of all, your body is the actual ship, all right? So, you know, it depends on what kind of ship you are, what kind of mind frame you have that determines your type of ship. You can either have like a spaceship, or you can have like a ship, you know, like the pirates, like in the oceans, and type of ship like that. However you want your body to be, it could be that kind of ship. But for this broadcast, I want to use the analogy of a ship that's on the ocean, so to speak, okay? Because a lot of people have more knowledge about those type of ships than they do about spaceships. So, so first of all, your ship is just a vessel that's used to, you know, basically get you from point A to B, just like any ship. And the water is the experiences that your ship has to go through, all right? So we're gonna go through this really quick. It's not gonna be a long broadcast. I'm not gonna make it really detailed or hard to understand, all right? So let me just break down the characters, and then I'll let you, I'll ask you a couple questions, and you can play with these concepts for a little bit. You know, leave your comments, tell me what you think about them or whatnot. However you want to do it, works for me. All right, so your body's a ship. The captain of your ship will actually be your soul. Now, I know there's a lot of people out here who have a lot of different religious affiliations. So if you don't really believe in, you know, spirit, soul, all right, we'll just use the breath that activates your body. That makes, because once your body doesn't no longer have any breath in it, your body can't move, all right? So we'll just say, if you don't have any religious preferences, we'll just say, you know, the breath for you, okay? But for other people, the captain of your ship will be the soul. All right, the co-captain of your ship will actually be your mind, or the personality that your mind has created, that you happen to use or associate yourself with. Because a lot of people get confused, and they might think that they're their body, you know, so they worship their bodies. And a lot of people might think they're their minds, and so they worship what they know, you know. But really, you are none of these things. You're actually the essence, or the consciousness that is harboring your body or whatever, okay? So the co-captain will be your mind, and the crew members are your shipmates. Your shipmates will be like your habits and your emotions, or you should just say your habits, okay? Your habits and things like that. All right, whether they're good habits or bad habits, those are your crew members. All right, and also your tendencies. Okay, those would also be like a crew member as well. And of course, every ship has cargo. You know, every ship is shipping some type of cargo, and so for your ship, your cargo is actually your personal message, or your personal message, your life purpose, or like your creations that you create out here. All right, because you have to use your imagination in order to create something, you know, out of nothing. So whatever you create is also part of your cargo to your ship, specific ship. And let's see, what else we want to use? Okay, so every ship has to have water, like I said. So every ship has to have water to sail on top of. So the water that you sail on are your life experiences, whether they're deep, you know, experiences or shallow experiences. You know, if you want a deeper life, then you have to travel in some deeper experiences. You know what I mean? So you can't just sit at home and expect to live the life of, you know, a bungee jumper or a skydiver. You know, your life, and you just sit on the couch, it's going to be a shallow experience. You know what I mean? Depends on how you value that, though, because everyone's life is basically judged based off their own perspective and value. So I can't sit here and say that, you know, it's a shallow experience. So don't think I'm calling no one out. All right. So that would be that. And the wind, because every ship has to have wind so that it can catch the sail. You know what I mean? So the sail will be your emotions, your desires, and your passions. That's what the sail is. All right. Those things are what you use to push yourself forward. And the wind that's used to push your sail, so to speak, is your emotions and your feelings and your desires and your motivations. These things are the things that pushes your passions and pushes your desires and things like that. Okay, so that will be the wind. And then the anchors will be the thing that's holding you back, because of course an anchor is what's used on the ship to keep it in place. So in this analogy, the anchors will be used to be what's holding you back or keeping you stuck in one place. All right. So now in the rest of this, I'm going to try to just come up with some questions before I end this broadcast. You know, because you know, sometimes before I even go any further, let me go a little bit further before I end that though, because sometimes, you know, sometimes your soul is the captain of the ship, but sometimes other things we want to become the captain. You know what I mean? So like you might get mad, and so the anger might want to come and say, "Hey, I want to be the captain right now. This is my situation. I know this situation more than anyone, and I can handle it in this way, and I can get it done. You know, so let me have this spot right now." You know what I mean? That could be like anger, or jealousy. Could be like, just like this past, I heard about a story about some guy and his girlfriend on a reality show. I don't know the people. I don't really get into that kind of stuff but apparently, I don't know what happened. It really doesn't matter. But he had to be jealous in order to shoot her. You know. So again, jealousy can take over your ship, because if your soul was in control, you would be more compassionate about situation. You're gonna be like, oh well, whatever this situation is, and I'm gonna kill this person. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna shoot this person. So sometimes, you know, you have to watch the captain's chair. You have to watch the captain's chair. You know, because sometimes, you know, you might go to use the bathroom or take a bathroom break or a meditation break, so to speak, and well, you might just. Like right now I'm driving, but I'm not paying this stuff no attention out here, folks. I'm talking to you guys and trying to think of some different things as I'm driving, and so I'm just going through the motions. And so right now I'm not the captain of my ship, because, or at least not in the present moment, you know what I mean? Because I'm just going through the motions, and I'm not really paying attention to all these billboards and the mall and all this stuff passing me by. I'm not paying none of this stuff any attention. So that's an example of, you know, not really being in control of your ship right there by itself, because you have to be focused and you have to be alert of what's really going on around you at all times. Basically, you have to be awake, conscious, you know. But anyway, so a couple questions for you. What type of captain are you? What has life presented to you, and what has like basically what has life turned you to be? Or yeah. Something like that. Something like that. Like where are you in life? You know, where's your mental state? Where's your philosophy? You know, where are you in life right now? What kind of captain are you? What kind of person are you? Are you angry at the world? Are you angry with yourself? I mean, that's the most important thing right there. How do you feel about yourself? You know? What kind of cargo are you carrying? What's on your cargo? What's your personal message that you're trying to give to the world? What do you want the world to know? You know, like when you were a kid or something, like you was gotten to detention, and how you doing? I don't have it. You know how you was in detention, and you had to sit in the room or whatnot. So you would be like having to. Well, you didn't have to, but you would carve your name in the desk, saying Johnny was here, Ted was here, Donnie was here. You know what I mean? But you have to leave your mark. So, like, what is your message? What kind of cargo are you shipping to the world? You know, letting them know that you have dropped off your load. What is your load? What is your message? What are your creations? What are you trying to create? What do you want to create? What are your anchors? What anchors do you have holding your ship down? How many anchors do you have? How many people does it take to get them up? Can you do it by yourself? Who's your crew members? What members make up your crew? The good ones and the bad ones. Have any of them walked the plank? Should any of them walk the plank? Do you have any rebels or stowaways on your ship? You know, we always get some rebels and stowaways on the ship every time you go to a port. And for your ship, your port, you have like 5 different ports. All your senses are your ports. You're hearing, you're seeing, you're touching, you're tasting, you're smelling. These are your ports. And sometimes you allow certain things in. You might say, let me smell this pizza. And you sniff up for that pizza, you know. That's a port. That port brought in information. That pizza might have smelled really good. So it takes that information down to your stomach, and your stomach starts to growl. Like, yeah, I want some of that. You know what I mean? That's a port. Your eyes are a port. You might be taking in nature. You might be taking in trees, the birds, the sunlight. You know, that's information. It might make you feel really good. Or you could be watching TV and taking a lot of reality drama shows, taking in a lot of, you know, violence, killing, division, and it can make you depressed, make you feel bad, might make you want to go hurt somebody. You know, these are ports. So are you, by you being the captain of your ship, you have to be aware of who's getting on and off your ship. I mean, like, with all this stuff that's going on in the news right now, I'm gonna get off this broadcast real quick, but all this stuff that's going on in the news right now, you even have to be cautious about the other ships out here in the oceans, because they try to drop off some of the loads on your ship. The ocean of the experiences out here, basically what I'm trying to say. Because with all this stuff going on with this crime with the police and the civilians, you know, I'm not paying this stuff any attention, because you know, those are my spiritual currencies. Paying attention. I'm paying for something. Spending time. I'm spending on something. What am I getting back in return for those investments? You know, so I don't really pay attention to that too much, and I don't spend too much time on it, because I know what I'm getting back in return. I don't want that. You show me some inspirational stuff. You know what I mean? So sometimes, you know, I mean, I know what's going on out there. But the thing is, it's just like reality TV. I'm in this broadcast. I'm gonna say this. I'm in this broadcast. But just like reality TV, you know, you go out home, watch these shows, all this drama, and it's called reality TV of all things, and it's fake. You know it's fake. I know it's fake. They know it's fake. The people on the show know it's fake. But yeah, and still, because it's entertainment, they put it on as if it's real or it was not scripted. And people eat this shit up like they know it's not scripted. They think it's real. They get mad. They might get drunk. They might, oh no, that shouldn't have happened. Or, you know, just get all emotionally entangled in all this fake reality. And then you get out of this TV zone. You get out of reality number 1. And then you get back into reality number 2. Come out here, out in this reality right here, it's just like a reality TV show. It's scripted. It's fake. This shit ain't real. I mean, yeah, these trees are real, but I'm talking about the system, the way it's running. This shit is not real. This shit is fake. It's rigged, people. You know this stuff. I know this stuff. They know this stuff. Just like the shows. People know this stuff is fake on these TV shows. People know this stuff is rigged out here in these systems. But we still go through the motion. We like this entertainment. Like this drama, like this cycle. That's why I was doing an analogy of the Ferris wheel. Like I said, I keep going on and on, but I'll do a Ferris wheel analogy next time. I'll leave it at this. But hopefully, if you can understand what it is I'm trying to tell you, you can understand that there's another hand that wants to understand where you want to stand. All right, they already understanding that. So you can be whoever someone else wants you to be, but you'll become the greatest version of yourself when you own up to who you truly are. And with that being said, don't forget to stimulate thought, initiate debate, and help create a new way.